Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is China. If you are new, and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back. So I want to do an unboxing with you guys. So Star Tree RU reached out to me, and I'm so ecstatic about this unboxing because it's something that I love. Y'all know that I like to unbox stuff that I actually love and I actually use. So I wanted to go ahead and unbox it with you guys. So this is how it came in the box. Y'all, like, I'm just so ecstatic about this. So it is an inspired bag, and it's from Louis Vuitton, and I've never had an inspired bag, but I can't wait because we're gonna save us some coins this year. So this is how it has the it says Star TRU, and here's their information. And then it says, thanks for your support. Please contact us when you receive your item. And it also comes with a pouch with different stuff in it, and also a Louis Vuitton bag. Okay, so it comes with this card, this booklet. It comes with this I think this is a label shipping, if you wanted to like return it, but it's in like, and then it also comes with the ribbon. It says it's from Hong Kong. The receipt. So it comes with like everything inside of it. This. So I don't know what this is, but it comes with this as well. So, okay, so let's go ahead and do the unboxing. So, after all of that, it comes with the Louis Vuitton pouch. I like to keep this to put the bag in, like when I'm going on trips and stuff like that. But here it is. Oh my God. And I wanted this bag, but I was just, when I seen the price, I was just like, I just can't see myself spending that type of money, especially right now. So I'd rather invest, if you know what I mean. But oh my God. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. So this is the Louis Vuitton bag that I chose. Oh my God, I'm gonna wear this like every day, y'all. Y'all know I have been talking about I need a black bag so bad. And I have a black bag, and I'm gonna wear this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, baby. I'm wearing it. So I'm just taking like the wrap off. It has the plastic on everything. Okay, so I took like all of the plastic off of it. Y'all, and it's a perfect size. I can fit like my camera. I can fit everything inside of here. Like, again, look at it, and the leather feels so soft. Inside of here we have the strap. So this is the fragrance. This is to keep it smelling good. And then it also comes with the strap. Okay, so I put the strap on, and here it is with the strap on, so I can wear it with a long strap. But I usually wear mine like this, so I'll just like stuff this inside of here. And then we have, it's all black. Y'all, it feels amazing. Like the inside feel like suede. And then it has like this part for like your cards and stuff like that and keys. So I cannot wait to wear this. And thank you guys so much for sending this to me. Like, thank you guys so much for sending this to me. Like, I just can't even believe it. It's so beautiful. Look at the details, y'all. Look at the details. I cannot wait to wear this, y'all. So it's the Louis Vuitton On The Go. That's what this bag is called. And everything will be linked down below. And you guys can use China, the code China, for 18% off. I will have everything linked down below, y'all. I know y'all gonna snatch these up because this is beautiful and you are saving your money. Around here, we love to save our coins, okay, and still look luxury. And this is just such a vibe. I'm so ecstatic about this. So like I said, everything will be linked down below. Make sure you guys use my code to save you guys some cash. Oh my god, I love this bag. Hello you guys. So it's been a couple of days since I have picked up the camera. I got my hair done. And just chilled. It's just a sew-in side part. I have not did a sew-in in a while or a side part in a while. Y'all know that my hair is pretty short, so it was kind of hard for it to like blend and all of that. But yeah, so this hair is from my sister's. Beautiful hair. It moves when I move. I do not like stiff hair, so I need to get more tracks added because like it looks super natural, but I like for it to be like super full, and I feel like it looks like it's my hair basically. I don't get side parts, but I was just like, I don't know why, I just want a side part. Because I feel like my forehead is huge and my forehead is still showing. Like I usually want the hair to be like in my face, but it's not. Anyway, I forgot how much I love sew-ins. They're easier. It takes a while, but they're easier, and it just, I don't know. Because I know I can't do those links. My hair is too short. And baby, this hair is 4C, whichever one, baby. And it's thick. It won't blend. So anyway, I'm headed to the store. I need to go to Publix. And I wanted to go to get some Tito's because I want to do a cute drink. Y'all know I have those cute cups. So I wanted to do like a really cute drink, maybe like some Tito's, maybe a Cosmo, make my own. I don't know. I know that my friend has some wine coming in for me, I think tomorrow, because today is Sunday. So my friend has like some wine coming in for me, so I'm not going to pick up wine. But y'all know I usually don't really drink liquor like that, but since I got those cute cups, I wanted to do like a Tito's, like a Cosmo, or like I usually do Tito's tonic and lime, because it's gluten free and it's no calories and all of that. Me and AJ was supposed to go to the movies today, but she did not want to go. She said, like, I told her to start getting dressed, and she was like, I don't want to go to the movie. And I was like, well, what do you want to do? We could do something, just me and you. And she was like, we could just sit in the house. I'm like, that's all you want to do ever, is just sit in the house. Like, you don't be tired of just sitting in the house? Because I'm tired of y'all just sitting in the house. And she was like, no, let's just, I don't want to go anywhere. So we didn't go. We didn't do anything this weekend. We just chilled. I took the kids to the park. And what else did I do? I don't even remember. But This forehead needs to be covered up, honey. But yeah, so here's my hair. I don't know if y'all can see, but here's my hair. Just a little side part situation. So this week, y'all, has been actually, I have been eating whatever I want to eat, doing whatever I want to do, and I do not like to be like this. So I'm getting back on schedule because I do not like being like this at all. But I know that it's okay sometimes. Like, it's okay. It's not going to hurt us. But I just like to make sure that I stay on track. But some days it's hard. Like, majority of the days it's not hard for me to stay on track. But this week was hard. Like, I don't know. I'm ovulating and all of that. TMI, but y'all know how, like, it is. Like, we are women, through our menstruals, through just certain stuff, like, it just brings out, I don't know. But it's super frustrating because I was just like, I just hate when I'm not on track. Like, I'm just trying to, I was supposed to go to the gym yesterday and today. I did not go either days because I was just like, I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like, I'm not in the mood to deal with people. I'm just not in the mood. So I allowed myself to feel however my body wanted to feel. Hopefully Monday I can get back to it because I like to be on schedule. I like to plan out stuff because when I don't, y'all know, I don't feel productive, and I just don't feel how I want to feel. I don't feel like I'm at my best when I'm not being productive. So anyway, I'm about to go to this liquor store. I'm only going to get Tito's, and let me see what else I need to get to make me like a cute Cosmo. Okay, so I'm going to get all of this stuff because I want to make me a cute Cosmo. Those are cute drinks, and they're cute and they're playful. I don't know why. I usually never do this, but I'm just feeling it. So anyway, let's get it in. Okay, so just now leaving out of the liquor store, I spent $67 on everything that I needed. Stuff is ridiculously expensive, but at the same time, y'all, going out, tabs stay being $100, $200. So, and this stuff will last me for like probably a few months because I really don't drink liquor like that, and I don't have company over. So whenever I want to drink, I got all the ingredients. But I'm gonna show you guys when I get home or whatever. But now I have to run in Publix really quick to grab 2 things, and then that's it. Okay, got what I needed. Leaving Publix. Y'all, I swear my grass grows so fast. Like, I literally got my grass. I get my grass cut every 2 weeks. And look how fast it's grown. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't want to like get my neighborhood or nothing. But my dang on grass grows so fast. And like I said, I get it cut every 2 weeks. Anyway, y'all. Okay. I'm back home. It look a mess up in here. We gotta get it together. But I'm back home and I'm about to make me a drink in my cute little cup. Let me turn this light on so y'all can see me. I like to come in. Okay, so that stuff is back there, leftovers that we're eating today. So don't mind that stuff. That clear right there. But anyway, let's get to cooking.
The
Tito's. And then I got this. It's Cointreau. And then I also got, it said cranberry juice, but this is cran grape because they didn't have cranberry juice. Sorry if the TV is loud. I hope y'all can hear. Okay. I also went to the store and got some multivitamins. And then last but not least, a lime to garnish it. Which is this. So I'm gonna put the ice inside here because that's my shaker. I need to get a shaker. I need to get a bunch of stuff. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. Don't prove me wrong, prove you right. My word is bond, we don't spit no lies. A daughter. It's good, but it needs something. Probably lime juice and cranberry. But it's good. This is like one of the drinks that I do drink when I do drink. So it's pretty strong, but I'm gonna drink it. Look how cute the glass is, y'all. Look at that. This is what made me want to make the drink because of this glass. So it's linked down. So I am back home. I have to record the unboxing. I have 2 of them to record. So I don't know if I'm going to, I really don't want to put on no makeup because I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. So the kids are downstairs watching a movie with my mother. And the 2, well, Junior is sleeping. But the rest of the kids are watching the movie with my mother. I was just chilling down there watching the movie with them, but I was like, I gotta do this unboxing. I gotta get in the shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, all of that. So I'm trying to debate if I'm going to put on some makeup and do the unboxing. Whichever one I'll do, you guys will see it at the beginning of this video. But I don't know. I'm trying to see. I might just have to do the unboxing like this because of, it's like I'm confused because one of the things that I gotta unbox, I have to put used to it in the video. So I'm trying to like figure this out. This drink is actually really good. I just added more lime juice in it, but it's actually really good. Anyway, I need to figure this out. So you guys will see what I end up doing when I figure this out. Especially when I do the unboxing, I wanted to like fill in my eyebrows a little bit more, but I'm like, it's already, I don't even know what time it is. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. And cheers. Anyway, so I'm sitting here eating my these chips. Love them so much when I'm craving stuff. I have so I have some watermelon. I like salt on my watermelon. I've already been eating it, and then I also have another one of those drinks. I have not been drinking it, but I put a little watermelon on there. So yeah, I'm about to go downstairs and finish cooking, and finish watching a movie with the kids. So I told you guys this is like one of my faves of the pajamas, but it has, y'all, and I moved my room around just a little bit because I felt like it would look better. I don't know, y'all, like, but here's my PJs. So cute. And I have on my pink house shoes, so I feel real cute and classy with my pink cup. Yeah, so that's that. I guess I will see you guys. I'm going to relax. I got my candles lit all over the house. I done cleaned up and everything, so yeah, I will see you guys. Hello, hello you guys. Let me bring that down. Okay, so hello you guys. I just got dressed. I gave the kids a bath. Yeah, so happy Tuesday, y'all. I have literally been off of track. Like, I have not. I was supposed to get up and go to yoga today. I did not go. I just don't like when I'm like this. So tomorrow I scheduled for a class and I'm going to make it. I just don't like to be like this. Oh, update on that drink that I made. Y'all, I was toe up. I had made me another one after that first one. I was so darn toe up. I was like, oh no. Because you know how it sneaks up on you? That's why I like to do wine. Wine came in yesterday. But that's why I like to do wine, because I'm straight the next day after. I was laying around all day yesterday because I could not get up, I could not record, I couldn't do anything. So you guys haven't saw me for 2 days. Plus nothing was going on. It just was cleaning day and all of that. So I just fixed my hair. I love to bump my ends. I feel like it looks really cute like that. It looks really cute like that. I just have on my Skims PJs. Y'all know I like to be around the house looking cute. Hi. That's amazing. Say hi. Oh, y'all, so I don't know if I told y'all, but her tooth fell out. Now, it wasn't a real tooth, it was a cap. I don't know if I ever told y'all, so the cap actually fell off. It was because at nighttime she used to have, like, she had to have like something in her mouth, so it was messing her teeth up. I believe I explained that before. But it was like messing her teeth up really bad, so I got caps put on the 2 front teeth, and then she stopped like having to have something in her mouth. So her cap fell off. Her and Chase was playing last week, and her cap fell off. So I already scheduled appointment. We went to the dentist and everything. I've already scheduled appointment to get her cap put back on. And then I was gonna do a sit down video and say something about it, but I don't know if I will insert this part in. So it was something that I was saying that I wanted to talk to y'all about something, and it's basically I have to get Junior evaluated for autism. He don't talk or anything, and the doctor's been saying they have some concerns about him. Like, y'all hear him now, that's all he do. He say he don't know how to like talk or say anything. And it's a lot of stuff, like I still have to feed him. Then they told me it could take up to a year to get him evaluated. I've been doing all of that, honey. I don't play no games about my kids and all of that. So, but anyway, I'm about to feed them lunch. It's 12 something, and I can finally eat. Yeah, though I eat at 12. So I'm about to feed them like a little snack or something. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm loving my hair. So okay, so I'm back. So it's around, let me see. It is 4:12 right now, and I was thinking about going to hang out today. Yeah, so it's 4:12. I was thinking about going to Hangouts today. The place that I was going to go to is called Continent Restaurant and Cigar Lounge. So I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna go there. I'm trying to debate if I was gonna go there. I see they have oysters and stuff like that. It's a really fancy type of place. And I tried a cigar before and I liked it, so I was just going to get like a soft regular cigar and have me like a glass of wine. I actually poured me a glass of wine, which is right there back there. So I poured me a glass of wine because I want to get myself started. I'm about to do my makeup and all of that, but I'm trying to debate if I'm going to go or not because like it's kind of far. Yeah, so it's like 45 minutes away from me. So I'm trying to debate if I'm going to go or not. Y'all know that I'd rather, if I'm going to be hanging out, it need to make sense. And, okay, in order for me to meet my dream man or him to find me, I have to put myself out there at the type of places that like gym, fancy restaurants, stuff like that. Anyway, so that's just what you do. Good morning, good morning. It is 6:42 and I'm getting me some Starbucks. I was gonna get a matcha, but I'm gonna get a pink drink. I don't know why I just hopped up and was like, I really want some Starbucks. But I'm gonna get me a pink drink. I was gonna go to the gym. I just hate not being consistent. Like, this is really messing me up. Everyone's still sleeping. I literally hopped up and was like, I want Starbucks because I was up for a minute. I've been up since like 4 a.m. I told y'all my sleeping schedule is horrible.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. My name is Susanna. What's yours? What can I get started for you today?
Hi, can I please have the pink drink?
A pink drink? What size?
A large with light ice, please.
Absolutely. Anything else for you today?
No, thank you.
No problem. Just need $5.99 for your cup.
Okay. That's just what you do. I'm in pajamas and everything. I got on my Skims dress. The shorter one. Oh my God. Oh, I look red, y'all. But hopefully after I drink this, I can go back to sleep. That's the whole reason why I didn't get a matcha, because I know a matcha would have had me up. A matcha would have had me up. And dang, I could have got a caramel apple spice. I wasn't thinking. I should get the caramel apple spice too. I love caramel apple spices, y'all. It basically tastes like hot apple juice with like cinnamon and something else. I wonder if I should add that on there, but nah, I'm okay. Let me just stick with this. Can I have a receipt, please? And you can keep the straw. Thank you. Make sure y'all scan y'all receipts, okay? Get y'all some coins back. Okay, so I just got the pink drink, light ice. It's so good. Yeah, hopefully when I get back home, I can go back to sleep because, like, usually I wake up at like 6, 7 a.m. But I've been up since like 4, so I want to go back to sleep for a little bit. I will see you guys a little bit later. Hi. So I'm about to get a psychic reading done. I'm trying to, like, Junie is with my mother. So I have Amelia, so I'm trying to get her to, like, calm down and be quiet. Because my reading is at 3 o'clock and it is 2:29. So hopefully by then she'll just be relaxed and just chilling. I've never done this before, but I just was like, maybe this is something that I need. Maybe this will push, stuff like this will push you or lead me to the right direction. Something, I don't know. I lit my candle. I lit my, this and everything. Like, listen, I'm like, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna just try it out. I'll probably record the whole thing, but I just probably won't, like, insert all of the footage inside of here because some stuff I like to keep personal, some stuff I just like to keep to myself. But I don't know, I'm excited, I'm nervous, like, I just keep checking the time. We're gonna see, and I will see you guys when I get ready to get on the phone. So
love is a very big part of your being, of your soul. You're a very big giver when it comes to love. It also caused a lot of rift and pain in your past as well that you kind of subconsciously stored inside of you. But the Ace of Cups definitely means a break of new, like, almost like unrepressed, like that repressed feeling. It starts to dissipate. So that is, and the person, the Knight of Swords, kind of came through as someone who could possibly do that. It could be your past, though. Could be your ex, because I did get the Seven of Swords, which means that there was some sort of ill intent, some sort of like the honesty wasn't all the way there. You kind of felt, when I usually get this card, it means that you kind of felt like the rug was pulled from out of you. You kind of felt betrayed, felt robbed. Either one or the other one or both kind of felt that way. So definitely felt like you regret opening up and vulnerability. A lot of your test in this lifetime is learning how to be vulnerable again, even after losing trust from people and stuff like that. Because overall, especially from everything I've gotten overall, you have, like, gifts. You don't listen to your intuition, though. You definitely have gifts. You definitely have a divine guidance. Absolutely. Like, that's something that came through very intently, but you don't listen to it, or you don't trust it. You're not sure whose voice it is sometimes. Overall, definitely with the High Priestess, it's about spirituality, listening to your inner voice, or but the High Priestess really means that's kind of like your being. If you ever look up the meaning of that card, and overall, it's kind of like your overall being, and that spirituality always has you, even when you feel like you don't. But they need you to lean on them more, which I'm going to lead to some of these other cards that I'm pulling out right now. Let's see. Okay, so these I already saw these, but I don't know if you know too much about your chakras and everything. Sacral chakras blocked, crown chakras blocked, and then I got the divine universe and fulfillment of wishes. You have a lot of power, especially when it comes to manifesting, but you kind of lack the focus on what exactly you want. And sometimes you have to, I'm also hearing like you have to be more honest with what you want, more clear and precise. It's almost like sometimes you put yourself in a cycle you don't realize that you're putting yourself in, because you think you're protecting yourself, but you're not. I'm getting a lot of your dreamer, your imagination a lot. Definitely, maybe as a child, use your escape, like kind of have escapism. If you dealt with that as a child or struggle with that now, and it's not really a struggle, but definitely got that you have a very divine purpose. But I think that security that you need and that staying in the comfort zone is kind of like that barrier, especially when it comes to your career. And I'm getting that you don't believe that you can actually I don't know if this is it's almost like the saying, like, you don't believe that you can actually make a living off of things you like to do. almost like that. Like, you can't make a living off of kind of being your authentic self or something like that. Because you need that structure and that security, but that's been a real blockage for you. With that sacral chakra reverse and crown chakra is immediately, that's how I know you have some gifts, because the crown chakra came right through, and the high priestess. That's all about where your messages come from, the angels, from your guides, from your ancestors. That is where the messages come through. That gets blocked a lot because your sacral chakra. It's almost like you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your decisions. Sacral chakra is all about confidence, self-esteem, pretty much like everything, like how you feel about yourself inward and how that proves out. But that is kind of worthiness. A lot of us don't feel worthy of something. You don't feel like, oh, well, that happened to me, it never happened to me. Kind of like that. You definitely do not trust your gifts at all. And that's when you tend to second guess yourself. And I got the universe as well, which means that if you don't, you're going to be tested a lot on trusting your gifts. You're going to be tested a lot on listening to that voice, so you can start trusting it. And I definitely got with your, I don't know if that's, and I'm not sure if that's accurate. Correct me if that's like completely off, but that you kind of saw, I keep getting that, like, with your breakup, you kind of saw the flags. Like, it's almost, I don't know, like there was something pulling at you, but you kind of just, you had to see where it's going, because you're very much of a giver and a helper, but at your own expense. Let me see. Okay, so exhaustion, overworking. So you definitely are, and I mean, that came through clearly. You have to be your own boss. Definitely your own boss and doing your own thing. But there's some, I keep getting that you have a different kind of purpose. It's almost like you're here to help people, but you're just kind of doing it in different ways. Like, it's almost like you're helping people, but it's in different avenues. And almost spirit is saying you need to try an avenue that's more, it's almost like you still feel like a blockage. Like, I still can't truly be myself. Like, there's like a part of you that you still keep hidden. I don't know if you do that just to protect yourself because you are on the internet, or something that is just innate to you. But definitely there's some sort of, like, you just don't feel as fulfilled as you would like. And I'm not sure, and that's just like an imbalance. Like, there's some sort of imbalance, like you're not making enough, either you're not making enough time for yourself and you're working too much, or vice versa. And it could be the working too much, because I definitely got exhaustion, rest, like needs to rest, time for a nap. That's the only thing I heard, like time for a nap. So you overexert yourself, and sometimes you get hyper focused and you don't realize, if you have a tendency to be too tunnel vision, you don't really see the bigger picture. That can kind of hinder you as you go on, especially in your career. As you go on, it could hinder if you get too tunnel vision, and if you forget, almost like you forget the big picture at the end. So it's like, don't fall off your pedestal because you forgot what the main purpose of all this was, or something like that. So I'm not sure how that correlates, but that's just kind of what is channeling right now. And then I got no place. Also heard like no place is home, in like in between worlds. So definitely did not feel safe. You didn't feel safe. That sacral chakra is reversed, and with that no place, no peace like home, like no peace. Like, you struggle a lot with inner peace, and that's really part of that divine guidance that I'm really seeing, that high priestess, that kind of, it's really strange because you're meant to be out in the public, and I feel like that's also a past life connection as well with you. I'm not completely sure, I didn't look into it, but you're meant to be in front of people, but you're meant to spread a certain message. Almost like you're meant to grab people's attention and then spread a certain message. So I'm not sure why. I just keep getting that. It's like nonstop. Like, it's a divine kind of purpose. Like, you're in the spotlight, but make sure you're trying to teach something, or like, I don't know, like, just there's something where you're not completely being yourself. And if you do, whatever blockage or whatever fear you have, Karen, or even testing yourself by trying something that you never, even like, really pushing the limit, taking those risks, because you have that support to take those risks. It's almost like you'll be surprised at what you're capable of. Because I definitely get with a lot of this is that you really don't see what you're truly capable of. And once you can focus and hone in on that and trust yourself with that, that's when things will change. And definitely got with lovers and stuff like that. Who I'll pull a little bit more when it comes to the lover one. With this one, you don't. So with another thing I got is that you definitely have a struggle asking for help. That's a big blockage. I got that you don't necessarily like to ask for support. I really feel like that's more of a trauma response, or like it's definitely a protective mechanism. Just wanting to do everything yourself and handle it all your own, and then you feel, but deep down in your heart, you want somebody who's going to help you with the load. You don't want to always carry on. You want to feel safe to ask for help, but you haven't necessarily either met somebody like that, or you have and they completely betrayed that, and you struggle with that now. But that's not something you're going to struggle with for long, because it's going to be something that you're going to be tested on, and the universe is going to show you that you can be vulnerable with people. You can trust people. You can, it's going to kind of start rebuilding all that programming you had all your life. Is going to break that down and reprogram it, so you can start really feeling safe, being your most authentic self. And then I got dreams, also got similar wishes, but the dreams coming true and stuff like that. Really doubting what you're capable of doing, really doubting your gifts, not really listening to your intuition as intently as you should. I wouldn't be surprised if you are very sensitive to different people's energy. You can read people. You can tell the temperature of a room like nothing. If you carry those things, that heightened sensitivity, you have to just protect your energy more, especially if you're sharing it with so many people. Even through online and stuff, because you can still sense. That's how heightened it is. You can still sense it. You can tell. You can tell what's going on. You can tell that person's feeling. So definitely, because of that, you need to protect yourself energetically more, and make sure that if you ever, those negative feelings, those negative thoughts that you battle with, they aren't yours. Like, making sure it's not that you picked up somebody else's or something like that, because I get that you can be, or at this moment, all the time, just extremely sensitive to stuff like that. And knowledge, educating yourself more, expanding your mind, definitely got expanding your mind, making sure you see all types of life. I think that's really what you're meant to be, and to trust and to keep going. And even when things don't, knowing that life is an experience, and knowing that things are always going to be up and down. I think Spirit is definitely making it known that you have to trust them even when things are down. Not when things are good. You have to know when to keep that faith when things are down. And that's when I feel like you get scared of that, the fear and anxiety and all that takes over, and that's something you struggled with from a child. It seems like that anxiety, that fear of failure, that fear of just a lot of fear that can create those blockages down there. It's definitely saying that you have to nurture your dreams. I even got that. Okay. These other cards I pulled, Archangel Gabriel, that's the messenger one. So that is literally correlated to that crown chakra, that you get messages very, very intently, but you don't listen to them. If you do hear them, you don't trust them instantly, because it's that control thing. You kind of I can't, that control, not knowing how to surrender and stuff like that. But you're going to learn how to do that over time. I honestly, with everything I'm getting, this is a lot more like inner work, and things that are getting removed from your life at this moment, do not question them. Don't have, because this is, it's part of a transition thing for you. And it's almost like things have to fall apart in order for things to fall together. So when you're on this path right now, and you're going to start getting more aware of things, more of where I want to do, who do I want to be, what do I want to pursue, what else do I want to pursue, what do I need to let go of, anything that just gets removed, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't fight for it. It's getting removed for a very particular reason, because your future and it's everything. That's why I definitely have clearer goals and clearer visual boards, or whatever it is, of who you want to be and what you want to be in the next 2 to 5 years. Because I keep getting when you visualize that, because you really don't know the kind of power you carry. Once you visualize it, you will be surprised. So you have to don't question when things get removed. People, things, anything, because that is all flown into the process right now. Everything I'm getting is not that you're off track at all. You're actually right on track, but things are happening to you that's confusing you, and you're kind of just what's going on. And also, there's a big part of you that feels stagnant. that feels just like nothing, like, is this going to be like this forever? Like, what's going to happen? Like, what's going to happen in the future? Like, your energy is very kind of stagnant. You don't know what to do. Even if you feel like you're progressing forward, you feel like the next thing you feel like you're not. So it's definitely like trusting that process. Because right now you're just in a season. You're not, this isn't the whole thing. You're just in a period, and it's really a period of inner growth. So I got Archangel Gabriel, that's the messenger one. Definitely connect to Archangel Gabriel if you want to get some clear indications and to build a relationship so you can really strengthen that crown chakra that you have, that really strong gift that you have in the crown chakra. And
You said
I got silence your thoughts.
You said to look into what? You said to look into what? I'm sorry.
Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel.
Art Gabriel.
Yes, and they're you'll see different things, but overall, that is definitely the angel, the messenger angel. They're the ones that send your prayers up, all those things. So definitely take time, set the area up, cleanse your area, light a white candle, and kind of meditate on. Really, it's going to be difficult at first if you don't meditate a lot, but try to communicate, and just like a normal person would. Honestly, just like, and ask for help, ask for clarity, ask for guidance and stuff. You'll be surprised the people that come into your life to help you along the way. And then I got silence your thoughts, nurture your dreams, and forgiveness. Silence your thoughts, definitely. You are absolutely your own worst enemy. Like, your thoughts, your mind is powerful. So your thoughts are literally the only thing that's holding you back in things. You not listening to your higher self, and you kind of staying in this, like, frontal, like, conscious kind of way. It worked for a long time because you needed to survive, and you were trying to protect yourself. But you have to understand that now it's starting to hinder you. Now it's starting to kind of, there's times where it's going to actually start sabotaging you. So keep out for that. And I keep getting that's going to be the biggest hurdle for you. But you will see as time goes on, and you'll start seeing things unfolding, and you'll understand that, like, okay, this really was me just holding myself back with things I should be doing. Nurture your dreams. Keep going after your dreams. Nurture dreams you haven't pursued yet. Nurture dreams that you've had since you were a kid. Gifts that you've had since you were a kid that you were afraid to show people, or anything like that. It could be anything that your dream is. It could be just being a super financial, successful, like, anything. But you have to nurture it, because I get that sometimes it can be extremes. You can either get too hyper-focused on it, or you don't focus on it at all sometimes. It's kind of like that's going to always be the issue, is finding that real balance and making sure when you focus your energy on one thing, you can focus that. If you focus your full energy on one, you can make a fortune off of that. And there's nothing wrong with having side incomes. There's nothing wrong or dumb with what you're doing at all. But they're just saying, do things that nurture yourself as well. Hobbies that you like to do, like anything. They're kind of like, don't forget about your inner child. Don't forget about who you are. You're not just here to give to other people all the time, because your cup is not being refilled. Forgiveness, absolutely, that's the number one thing you're going to have to do when you're going through this particular season in your life, is learning how to surrender, let go of control, and to forgive. And it feels like a lot of it I'm hearing is forgiving yourself. There is people in your life that you kind of, I wouldn't say that you hold a grudge in a way, but there's something that it's like things that didn't really have full closure, and instead of like healing from it, you just kept moving forward. So over time, that creates pockets. If you don't go back and try to get closure or anything, you don't really fix the core, you just keep moving forward, and over time, you just forget. But in your soul, it still remembers. So it's stuff like that, but mainly with yourself, forgiving yourself for times you held yourself back when you shouldn't have, or just not listening to yourself when you should have, or just forgive yourself for loving and being really who you are, because there's nothing wrong with that. And I do get that the love will be reciprocated from the right person. That's going to happen, but you have to listen to your intuition a little bit more. Because there's times where you blatantly, like, ignore red flags. And I'm not necessarily sure if it's this one, but that is kind of what's coming through. And that might, I'm not sure if there was technically closure with this one. I'm not sure just yet. It kind of seems a little recent. Was it recent?
Was what
the
recent?
Breakup? Their breakup recent?
It was.
So, okay, let me just pull a little bit more on that one for a second. Are you considering possibly trying things out with him again, or you're just not sure?
I'm not considering.
Okay, cool. Because I was about to say, I'm like, he's kind of, if anything, he's just a distraction. It's not anything you should really just make sure.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah, you're going to be a lot better off without, to be honest. You're going to be a lot better off without him. So it's not, yeah, definitely. Definitely, I got the sun card for you and the Queen of Cups. So that's like positivity, moving on to better times, focus on yourself, and just letting the universe give you what you are putting out. Definitely, you're going to get a whole different mindset about your life, about yourself, and you're going to start attracting things very quickly. You're probably not going to know how to handle it, but you're going to start attracting things very quickly, and that is the time where you have to make sure that you stay humble and that you make sure you ground yourself. Learn grounding techniques, because I keep getting you have to start grounding yourself more. You're way too up in your head all the time. Always up there, and that's a dangerous place when you stay up there. You have to make sure you ground yourself, and definitely nurture your creative side, expand your mind more, and keep getting right in and stuff like that.
Okay, so I was trying to, but the phone hung up. Anyway, so you guys heard everything. I'm really just going to insert probably the whole clip, to be honest, because I wrote down a lot. A lot of stuff she just kept saying is, well, you guys heard that. So everything she was saying was really true. And then at the end, when she was saying something about writing, that's what I'm doing, sitting here writing. And just a lot of stuff that she was saying is true. And then she was saying light a white candle, and she told me to look up I was writing so fast that y'all, it was like I was trying to write everything, even though I was recording it. I wrote 3 pages because I was trying to make sure that I was fully understanding, and I want to be able to look at these notes when I was done, because I know that she was moving so fast, because the time I did 22 minutes and I was only supposed to do 12 minutes, but I accidentally paid twice, so that's why it was 22 minutes. That was $100 and some, y'all, but I'm happy that I had that reading. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm about to look over these notes, and I'm about to take this footage out so I can listen to what she was saying, so I can take my time listening to her. And I shouldn't even been writing the notes. I should have just been listening to her fully and then wrote notes after rewatching it. But yeah, anyway, my camera's about to die. My mother just brought Junie back, so I'm about to do that. I love that she was saying certain stuff about me, like she said that I'm a giver, and I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back because my camera's about to die, so I'll be back. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm headed to yoga class. It is 8:41. My class starts at 9:15. So I'll get there like 15 minutes early. But y'all, I'm off for like 2 hours of sleep. Y'all know that I got the reading done yesterday, and I just was scared for some reason, and it was just my mind. It wasn't like it just was my mind. I couldn't go to sleep. I was staring at the wall all night. I was just so scared. Hopefully tonight I do better, because I do not like that. Like, I already don't get any sleep, so to just be running off like 2 hours of sleep and then going to yoga, hopefully this at yoga will help me, because I know that, you know, when I read up on the stuff, it was saying to meditate and yoga and stuff like that, which I was already doing. But I'm drinking my protein shake, And I also have a banana right here. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I ate on something because yesterday I only had broccoli and I had broccoli and I had some of like the charcuterie board stuff. That was it. I woke up so hungry.
Satisfying you when I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I'll get it up, cause I just don't know. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me down.
Okay, so I am here. I just got done from yoga class and I'm about to eat this green coconut curry chicken. Chicken curry. So I'm trying to block like my camera so people don't be able to see it. Oh, top of the lot. I'm just adding salt with it. The vegetables are kind of hard.
I was sitting just.
Okay, so I just left the gym. I am at Office Max. I have to print out some papers. Yeah, so I have to print out some papers at Office Max. I was debating if I was going to go to Target to get some more of those.
Cause I just don't know. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something knows me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna hold it tight. Oh, it feels like yellow, yellow.
I see they have desks back here, and y'all know I'm looking for a desk, even though I know I probably want like their desk because I want like a really cute desk, but it won't hurt to like look. See, I want something like I kind of like that wood one. See, this is what I really like. Something like this, like how this desk goes around in an L, even though like I know I don't be having like that much work, but this one is cute. Let me see. It doesn't say, I don't know. See, the chair is $4.29. But that's just for the chair. Why would that chair be $4.29 though? It doesn't say like the price on this desk. But I really want like just a nice desk. Like even something. I just feel like this looks so cheap. I kind of like that one over there. Oh, so this one is $199. Also, the desk is not even, I thought it was about to say a crazy amount. I like that chair over there, but of course I would never put that in my house. But for like a gamer, that chair is nice. But something like this, like really simple, would be perfect in my room, you know, so I can be able to work and do whatever I need to do. So it's either out of that one or, oh, they got the L-shaped one over there too. Oh gosh. Okay. Look at this one. But I don't feel like that'll go in my room. But I was talking about like this one right here. I like how simple it is. I might need to get it. The lighting is here is horrible, but I wonder if it would be like the actual desk that's sitting out here. But this might have to do. There's one next to it that's really nice too, but I think this wood will go better with. Let me see.
Just text, I know it's a toss up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Ayy, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do? Look, I'm trying to spend this time with you. Know we overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last time. Got a tab, we can run up. Knew you from the way, now we grown up. My look, yeah, made the realest ones nervous. But if you want it, tap in. I think that I know somewhere that we could go to Crashland. We could keep the pace on slow jam. Don't leave me on red. Can we go back where we first began? No plans, all we had was the moment. This text, I know it's a toss-up, but I hate the fact that we lost touch. Yeah, the Uber pulling up on call. Tell me, is you trying to fall through? I'ma leave it up to you. What you wanna do?
Hello guys. So I am at Wendy's. I'm gonna get the kids like some nuggets. So I went to y'all seen the stores I went to, and then I went to At Home. I ended up getting the pictures. I'm gonna show you guys, but I can still like take them back if I don't like how they're looking. Hold on.
I love you more.
Hold on really quick. Hold on.
Okay. Hey, good afternoon. I'll be right with you, okay?
Can I please have two 4-for-4s?
Two number 4?
2 4-for-4s?
Oh, 2 4.
Yes. Well, not all day because it's only 1:59. But hello. Oops. Hello.
See him?
Yeah.
Because I don't have any room for him in here.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to make some room. Oh my gosh. Are you vlogging? Because I've just been talking because I know you be vlogging your daily.
I'm vlogging, but I'm gonna just put like, well, I was vlogging me getting the food. But like while I was at the store, I will record, and then like I'll just put music over it.
I don't want to be holding her up and she's vlogging it.
Yeah, so I had to go back to Wendy's because they have forgot my whole nuggets. Y'all, I got spicy nuggets. I don't know why the heck I did that. They horrible. They're too spicy. I'm like, this is not even good. I'll probably more than likely see you guys tomorrow because I'm actually exhausted. I told y'all I'm on 2 hours of sleep, so I'm exhausted. So, yeah. Mind me, I'm looking crazy as ever, but I just hopped up and said I might as well go ahead and get back and get the desk. Let me show y'all what I did to my room really quick. This is what I did, so I'm gonna hang them up on the wall. I love them. They're just my vibe. I feel like the color of the flower matches with the chairs. I feel like it matches my vibe. I don't know why that pillow looks so slouchy. Well, probably because I was sitting over there. But so I did that, and then you guys see, like when I be able to take a picture, the background gonna be cute. So only thing I'm gonna need to do is get curtains for all of my windows, and then a table, like that round table that I showed y'all. I just ate, so I really look bloated, so excuse me. Like y'all see what I'm saying? The other one matches with this, but I like the lighter better, and I feel like the lighter will go with the pictures and the rug. I'm trying to get it together. It's frustrating. I want to put like a tall tree in that corner right over there. I'm going to hang them up probably when I get back. I'm going to hang those up. And I'm also going to hang my mirrors up that's on my dresser because they've just been sitting there and it's time for me to get stuff together. As soon as I get some curtains here, I feel like it will make it look so soft in here. And I would like take those out of here. And it'll just look really soft in here. Let me see. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get to this store. I'm gonna take a picture, and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go with the lighter desk. I really think I do want to go with the lighter desk because I'm not going to be keeping this. This is just for right now, unless I add another one in here. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be keeping that. I hate how these pillows is picking up on this camera. So yeah, anyway, let me get up out of here. Bless you.
Thank you.
It's this lighter one.